Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. It's going to be drinking. It's going to be smoking. It's going to be swearing. You've been warned. So look. Here I come. 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness the greatest show on earth. Look. The greatest show in the multiverse. In the daggone multiverse, we have a great show for you today. All right, everybody. Holy, we got some big onboardings and some stuff to talk about. So stick around through the whole show. All right, so let's just get right to it. Starting off, and it's good to be with you all. It's good to be with you all today. All right, so let's get going. Chainlink and Swift integration. Yes, that's Swift. You know the banking Swift? Yeah. Chainlink's integrating. We're going to talk all about that. And then IOTA, their mainnet for their smart contracts. IOTA, it seems they want everything. They want to be in it all. And IOTA is not a blockchain. It's what's called a tangle, DAG, D-A-G. So we're going to talk about that. And then this is the part really stick around for. Bolivian bank is custodying stablecoins for their customers. And I want to talk a little bit about stablecoins and where I see stablecoins going into the future and how really, it could change the third world and stuff. All right. So I'm going to talk about that. Well, I'm going to talk to you from a Moscow level about that, like in terms of like real macro global economics with stablecoins. All right. You brothers who are, and then we're going to do the shout outs and daily summaries as per usual. So it's good to be back with you. Let's get through this daily summary quickly because I want to get to this Chainlink and Swift shit now. All right, let's get out of here. Let's do how we do with a little bit hook, bang, whoops, bang, and then we head on over here and we do a little bit of hook. Daggone it. Man, my trigger finger, it's too fast. Bang. All right, here we go. Gosh. I was too quick on the trigger there. All right. Price of Bitcoin is $69,849. When I left you last time, we were at, holy schmoly. Oh, man. We've gone up a lot. All right. We were only at $58,849. That was just over a month and a half ago. Actually, yeah. Anyway, what? So we have gone up. Wait a minute. What are we at? Wait. Oh, 69,000. All right. So we have gone up $11,787. Something like that. All right. So blah, blah, blah. There's nothing really to talk about. Everything's going well. Inflation is coming down worldwide. All the central banks are lowering interest rates. And as you can see, the stock markets are flying. The stock market, that means we're going more and more risk off. Risk on. We're coming out of risk off, going more risk on. And so, there's more capital being deployed now and stuff like that. It's still not full risk on yet because there's still headwinds. I mean, we're not at 2% yet. You know what I mean? And things are still touchy. But as you can see, at least here in America, the Dow Jones, record high, NASDAQ, record high, S&P 500, record high. So, I mean, the interest rate cuts are working. The interest rates cuts are making the market more risk on. And so that will trickle down into Bitcoin and crypto soon. All right. So let's just get to it. All right, top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know who they are. The usual suspects. The usual band of daggone miscreants. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, XRP, Dogecoin, Tron, and Toncoin. Let's see what the market moves are. Single digits up to single digits down. Look at Dogecoin, 11% up in the past 24 hours. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Oops. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Where are you, VeChain? Single digits up, 2 single digits. Oh, fuck. Down for this fuck stick here. All right. Let's see who made money. Or, sorry, let's see who lost money today. If you see anything here you like, go get it. Because it's on sale. Let's see. Top 10 losers. Whoops. Bang. Top 10 losers. Whoops. What the fuck is going on? All right. My trigger finger, daggone. I keep clicking this mouse too fast. All right. Top 10 losers. ApeCoin, Mantra, Radium, Cat in a Dog's World. Oh, are you joking? Beam, Ondo, Capsa, Gala, Polygon, and Paul Xmatic. Oh, those losses aren't very much at all. That's not even double digit. All right, well, let's see what the gainers are. What the gains are like. Not much double digit here, just 2. All right, top 10 gainers. Thorchain, Dogecoin, Bitcoin SV, Mogcoin, Shiba Inu, Brett, eChain, Flocky, Bitcoin Cash, and Ordi. Let's see what the total market cap is. I like how they put the market cap in a big thing now like that. Beautiful. All right, total market cap is $2.37 trillion. When I left you last time, oh, wow, we've gone up a lot. When I left you last time, we were at $2.06 trillion, so we've gone up $0.29 trillion. So what is that? 29, so that's 200. Is that 290 billion? Oh, dirty. All right. Volume, 24-hour volume is $86.5 billion. And when I left you last time, oh, we were only at $44.9 billion. Yeesh. Oh, yeah. It makes you want to puke, right? You got to, almost puked. All right. Well, great. Now we're at 86.5 billion. So we have gone up 42 point something billion here. 42 billion, around 42 billion. All right. Actually, and let's just check out the top 10 in volume today. So this is where the money went, right? Volume means activity, right? High volume in something doesn't mean everyone bought it, doesn't mean everyone sold it. It just means people were buying and selling it to each other that day. So you want to see where's the action, right? Like if you want to be a stock market trader, like a day trader, you have to find out, well, where's everybody trading? So you got to look at the 10 top 10s in volume and then trade those, right? Because that's where everyone's playing that day. You don't want to be trading on something and, no one's fucking trading it that day, All right, so let's look at top 10 in volume in the 24 hours. So this is 24-hour volume. Oops. One second. 24-hour volume. So oh, yeah, right. So obviously a lot of stable coins, but let's just take a look. Tether, Bitcoin, Ethereum, volume. That must be the ETFs, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, First Digital USD, Solana, Dogecoin, BNB, XRP, and Sui. Sui, I've been hearing some bad news about that motherfucker the past couple days. Anyway, all right. Look. Let's get to the stories. Bang! Let's get to the daggone stories, daggone. Tell us what's going on, Shomari. Yes. All right, brothers. Yes. Back to the tobacco. I still got the vape pen here, but just need a regular cigarette right now. All right, look. Chainlink and Swift integration reaches production-ready phase for blockchain payments. So, bang! So, we talked about this last year. Remember, if you go back in the videos and just like search Chainlink and then it'll come up. And we talked about how Chainlink and Swift were testing something, right? Swift was putting Chainlink through its paces. And it looks like, and so that was last year, I don't know, like Q2. And so here we are now, and it's ready to rock. So they were testing something, obviously liked what they saw with Chainlink, and they're deploying this that I'm about to read to you. All right, let's go. I mean, Chainlink at this point, I've said it. Let me get a sip. I've said it on this channel many times. Chainlink is infrastructure. Yeah. Chainlink is infrastructure of markets, right? If you know what Chainlink does, they're an oracle. So they put off-chain data on-chain. Blockchains don't create data, they store data. Well, Chainlink has a way to get data on it in real time. So like DeFi, 90% of DeFi, all those prices you see, that's from Chainlink. Well, it's from somewhere, and then Chainlink provides the price in real time, right? And so, they're badass like that, and they have a CCIP thing, something interoperability thing, where they can talk between the blockchains and everything like that. And so they've been getting tested by banks, big banks, big banks, Swift, and that's infrastructure. That's what we're talking. Like, that's the level Chainlink is at. Where people thought Ripple would be one day? Oh, with the banks and Swift and everything. Fuck that. Ripple's a piece of shit. Chainlink, bang, is up there right now. And I'm about to read to you right now. Here's the first integration. So Chainlink, look. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. No data on it, and it's such a pain. You're looking down. You're looking sad and blue. Hey, don't worry, son. Don't worry, Swift. Don't worry, bankers. Called Chainlink. Yes. They'll come to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the daggone fucking rescue. But this is a huge rescue mission. Like, this is not the usual Chainlink thing where they're providing a data feed just to some other, blockchain or something. This is world banking now. You know what I mean? It's getting into like the world banking phase of shit. You know what I'm saying? The real deal. Like playing with the big boys now. The big boys are starting to deploy it, right? Are starting to deploy Chainlink. And so, look, if you're a Chainlink holder, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. This is just the opinion of the presenter. It's just my opinion. Getting some more Chainlink wouldn't hurt. It won't hurt your portfolio. Trust me. Yeah, they're all going to be using it. Well, of course, they're going to invest in it once they can. Right? The only reason banks and everyone can't invest in Chainlink right now is because it's not regulated here. Right? And people aren't offering any investment vehicles for them to come get it. Yeah, well, as soon as they can, they're going to. Of course, we use that shit. You know what I mean? That's the shit. Watch. You'll see. Oh, my gosh. Once we get regulated here, once people offer investment vehicles for this stuff, it's going to be sick. Chainlink is going to be sick. My price target for Chainlink was 142. I'm well above 200 now for price target. And that was before this. Like, I just saw this yesterday. All right, Shomari, I'm excited already. Just read it. All right, guys, here we go. Chainlink and Swift's integration reaches a production-ready phase, enabling financial institutions to adopt blockchain without overhauling their infrastructure. Yes. Make it easy for them. You don't have to overhaul everything. Don't worry about it. We'll just fit this right over here, and you'll be good to go. So this collaboration facilitates blockchain payments, tokenized asset settlements, and CBDC transactions. Bang! Accelerating blockchain adoption in traditional finance. Exactly. What have I always told you on this channel? Okay, mass adoption is not soccer mom and dad buying a fucking coffee with their Bitcoin. That would be stupid. No one's going to do that. And if you do that, you're an idiot. Okay, you're an idiot. Mass adoption is the use of the blockchains by corporations and institutions and governments. That's adoption. Use it. Use the blockchain. Right? Like we, on the retail end, we just have the tokens that we're waiting for money to pop out. Gains to be made, which is money popping out, but whatever. But for gains to be made, and and then the maximalist fantasy crap that used to be, Bitcoin's going to be the world money, one world money, and shit like this. Come on. That's not adoption. Adoption is using these blockchains, right? Yeah, that's the mass adoption. And that's what's happening right now. And as you can see right here, look what they're going to use Chainlink for. blockchain payments, bang, tokenized asset settlements, bang, tokenization, real world asset tokenization, right? CBDC transactions, bang, right? Already the central banks are building their own CBDCs, right? They're already like, okay, we can use Chainlink to fucking transfer. Like when governments transfer money to each other, they transfer billions at a time. You know, like 50 billion, 20 billion at a time and shit. That's the kind of level of transactions that this will handle. And that's the level they've tested it. And it shows that Chainlink can handle this, right? This is SWIFT we're talking about, right? The Society of World Information fucking something transfer or some fucking shit. I don't remember what it stands for, but Society of something, right? You know, SWIFT is a society. It's not a company. You know, it's not like Microsoft or Tesla. Those are just companies, right? SWIFT is a sort of a multi, you know, sort of half government, half banking sector kind of thing. And they all come together and make the system that messages to where money should go, right? It's not a company. And anyway, so SWIFT did studies and you know, put Chainlink through its paces, and it works. So this is great. This is great. Any Chainlink hodler, I mean, bang! Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Look, sometimes in life you get the chicken. Sometimes you only get the feathers. Chainlink, that's some chicken right there. That's some chicken. If you have that in your portfolio, that's some chicken right there. The rest of your shit, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Who knows what you've got? All right, look, though. Following last year's move by Chainlink, as CNF reported earlier, Chainlink and SWIFT have joined forces with MAS in an interoperability push for digital assets. Currently, Chainlink and SWIFT integration has reached the production stage. In other words, this is going online. This marks a crucial development for blockchain adoption in traditional finance. In the guts, like I said, Chainlink is going to be the guts. I've been telling you guys for a couple of years now. Daggone, guys. This shit's like infrastructure, right? Haven't I? Well, here it is. It is. Right? So this marks a crucial development in blockchain adoption in traditional finance, as it allows financial institutions to incorporate blockchain capabilities without overhauling their infrastructure. Nice and easy adoption. As presented in a YouTube video from Chainlink, Chainlink's co-founder, Sergey Nazarov, announced a major milestone today at Sibos 2024 in Beijing, revealing that the integration of SWIFT's traditional payment system with blockchain technology has progressed to a production-ready phase. And we're ready to rock, he said. He said during his keynote address, we're now at a point where this system is ready to be integrated with your existing institutional systems. Oh, yeah, I told all the bankers, we're ready for you, right? We're ready. Come get the chicken. You hungry little beast, come get the chicken. Look, bang! Sibos, which brings together leaders in financial services from around the world, provided an ideal setting for Nazarov to serve up the chicken. So, Chainlink-Swift collaboration paves the way for blockchain payments. So, Chainlink turned out to be the big payment system, right? Everyone said, oh, Ripple, Ripple, Ripple. Chainlink is the master, okay? Ripple defeated, right? At least Stellar was another one that was going to be, but they did get the remittance thing, the MoneyGram account there, right? MoneyGram uses Stellar for all worldwide transactions right now. But when it comes to the big banks, the big master business, Chainlink comes out of nowhere and rules, right? They were just supposed to be a little company putting off-chain data on-chain. Now they're up here with Swift and the big ballers. Holy. Oh, man. This is big time. This is big time. Well, it doesn't get bigger. You know, it doesn't get bigger. Being part of the Swift process, there is no bigger thing in banking, you know? All right, so look, for several years, Chainlink has worked closely with Swift to create a seamless link between traditional Swift messages and blockchain networks. Nazaroff explained that the system has moved from a concept to pre-production, enabling financial institutions to begin real-world testing. So here it is. Now, we're ready for real-world testing. You know what I'm saying? Because they've already got their SWIFT systems, right? Like each bank, each branch of a bank even, has the SWIFT computers and servers in there, right? So, you know, I guess, I don't know, you just fucking upload this shit and here you go, baby. No, it's not going to be that easy. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to have to change all your shit. It's just going to be part of SWIFT because they're doing this with SWIFT. So, actually, it might just be some download, to tell you the truth, actually. Fuck. All right, let's check it out. We've reached a stage where banks can now integrate this technology into their existing frameworks. Cybos 2024 showcases key innovations for blockchain and AI adoption. During Cybos 2024, Nazaroff showcased several groundbreaking capabilities aimed at accelerating blockchain adoption across capital markets, including SWIFT integration with blockchains, blockchain privacy, AI consensus, and the DeCo sandbox. This system operates by using SWIFT's conventional messaging system to handle transaction details, followed by Chainlink's infrastructure to convert these messages to on-chain events. Bang! See? It's part of SWIFT. Nice. So when they said integrate, they really fucking meant integrate. They're putting Chainlink right into SWIFT. Fuck. That's wild. All right. This is expected to enable that's awesome, of tokenized assets, real-world financial instruments, and even CBDCs via SWIFT's existing channels. Holy, it's going to be... So, look, basically, Chainlink is part of SWIFT now. That's what this says. Chainlink is a part of SWIFT. Wow. That part of Chainlink is part of SWIFT, and then Chainlink does other business over here too, but Chainlink is infrastructure, dogs. Infrastructure. Big time. Big boy business. Holy. Fuck. Wow. You know, if you want to get into this, who's going to run the banking system out of this blockchain? Perhaps you've got some XRPs. Perhaps you want to switch them to some LNKs, daggone. This is the banking. This is it. Integration. AR fucking bang! Integrated. That's it. That's all there is to say, daggone. Fuck, for CBDCs, everything. Real world assets, everything. All the future shit that's coming. SWIFT said, yo, Chainlink, your shit is the shit. We got to use your shit. They tested it. Oh, this is the shit. We're going to use it. Now they tell the banks, all right, guys. And you know the banksters are already, right? What's his face? Larry Fink in BlackRock, right? CEO, he's all like, oh, yeah, real world assets are the future and da-da-da-da-da. Which they are. Tokenized everything. Tokenized houses, cars, your children. Right? And so this is what the banks have been waiting for. And so here it is. So who wins the banking wars and the blockchain wars? Fucking Chainlink, baby. Chainlink. It ain't fucking Ripple. Ain't fucking Stellar. Motherfucking bang! Chainlink, baby. All right. Bang! Let's get on to the next one. That is incredible. Like, it is integrated into SWIFT. Yeah, well, and so you also have to understand, you know, that's like a government contract. That's never going to end. Right? It's not like, you know, Chainlink would have to fuck up. So, well, it won't, because they've tested it to the max, right? Obviously, those kind of, you know, SWIFT, like I told you, it's not a corporation. They're not a company, right? SWIFT doesn't go out and make profits. It's not there to make profits like Tesla or Microsoft. It's a quasi-government and industry society, right? We can actually, I'll just show you. We'll go to the website real quick, and I'll show you what SWIFT is. Right? It's not, you know, people think it's like some company or something. Yeah, man. Ripple's going to take over SWIFT. it doesn't work like that. Right, it's the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Okay, so this is SWIFT, right? This is what you all hear about, right? Oh, SWIFT, Ripple's going to take over SWIFT, blah, blah, blah. No, Ripple ain't taking over shit, motherfucker. SWIFT, it's a society, right? It's not a, here, let's go to About Us, right? Let's see. Let's just quickly, and then we'll get on. Don't worry. But I just want to show you because people have a wrong idea of what SWIFT is. Like the company, organization and governance. All right, let's just get on to this. Organization and governance. SWIFT is a cooperative society. Bang, right? It's not a company. It's not a corporation. It's not there to make profits, right? Under Belgian law and is owned and controlled by its shareholders. The governments are the shareholders, right? The governments and the banks. Headquarters are in Belgium. SWIFT's international government and oversight reinforce the neutral global character of its cooperative structure. SWIFT shareholders elect a board composed of 25 directors, which governs the company and oversees management. SWIFT's governance is designed to reflect uses of SWIFT messaging services to ensure global support our international reach and uphold SWIFT strict neutrality, right? Like it's all, the major governments do it. And, and it's for everybody, right? Anyways, so I've shown you, right? It's not a company, right? It's a society. And so that's what makes it so amazing in that, these boards of directors and everyone had to see what Chainlink did, right? They have to get the data and be like, yeah, we'll implement this worldwide, right? CBDCs, right? CBDCs are central bank digital currencies. Those are worldwide transactions, 10, 50, $100 billion at a time. Chainlink is going to be used for that. That's fucking incredible, man. Like, honestly, they won out of all these blockchains that people said, yeah, it's going to be the big banking thing. Nah, Chainlink is, baby. Chainlink is. Yeah, so give the gold medal to Chainlink. All right. Man, I'm so excited about that. I had to preach there. All right, but let's move on to this one now. This next story here. IOTA nears mainnet smart contracts release, paving path for potential. Oh, wow. We don't talk about price here. So look, IOTA is set to launch smart contracts on its Layer 1 network this year, with the transition from testnet to the mainnet expected to be swift. This would enable the L1 network to anchor decentralized applications and support tokenization, which founder Dominic Scheener says is the network's key target market. All right, IOTA has been working towards being an all-encompassing, this is what I like. I read this earlier. I was like, daggone. IOTA has been working towards being an all-encompassing network that can anchor decentralized applications, NFTs, tokenization, decentralized exchanges, and every other blockchain application. While most of these developments have been on the Shimmer staging network, the IOTA Layer 1 could catch up before the end of the year, starting with the debut of smart contracts. So, according to discussions from the IOTA Developers Forum, the smart contracts could launch later this year. As noted by one community member on X, they would initially launch in a testnet environment, but quickly transition to the main network. Known as IOTA Academy, he noted, if this is true and major, real-world assets liquidity starts flowing in. We might easily approach IOTA's all-time high. Blah, 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 blah. So, according to the quoted forum conversation, IOTA developers have been working in private repos on big tech upgrades, but they are bound by non-disclosure agreements against speaking out, so they can't tell us what they're doing exactly. It also claims that the smart contracts upgrade might include the introduction of MoveVM, a virtual machine designed to run smart contracts written in the Move programming language. Move enhances flexibility and security while also promoting speed through parallel transaction processing. It has been credited with allowing Web3 applications on networks like Aptos to process up to 150,000 transactions a second. Yeah. So, blah, 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 blah. Earlier this year, IOTA announced the integration of super oracles for IOTA's EVM to enhance the data accuracy of its smart contracts. IOTA prepares for a revolution. This year, IOTA has made significant advancements. While every development has been important to the growth of the ecosystem, none has been as significant as the launch of IOTA 2.0. It launched in May this year on a testnet and signals the network's most radical development in years. The testnet allows the entire ecosystem of developers, users, and the foundation to experiment with the new decentralized framework. All right, this is starting to sound like a commercial now. All right, so that's enough. Bang! All right, IOTA. Hodlers. Here come the smart contracts, and what I like is the guy who started it. He said, "Look, we want it to be an all-encompassing network. We want to do DApps, NFTs, tokenizing shit, decentralized exchanges, and every blockchain application. Bang! That's ambitious. That's ambitious. That's what you like to hear if you're invested. You know, that's the kind of talk you like to hear. You know, when you're invested in something, but not bullshit talk. Like IOTA actually has onboardings already, lots of them. In fact, you know, they're doing stuff with the EU government, and they've got these autonomous vehicles they're making to drive around some cities in Europe. So, I mean, IOTA is already doing shit, already doing stuff, right? But you still like to hear, all right, he's not just sitting on his ass happy with those. Unlike VeChain, which has just gotten happy with this UFC and fucking V-Better thing. Like, all right, great. Let's get some more onboardings. You know, companies get stagnant. They hit something, and they just focus on that. All right, well, expand, though, brother, expand. So, and that's what IOTA is about, expansion. Like you just said, you know, he wants to do it all. You know, Swiss Army knife, jack of all trades type blockchain. Well, sorry, it's not a blockchain. It's a tangle. Yeah, it can do it all. All right, IOTA hodlers. Bang! And then finally, and this is what I want to talk to you about stable coins. That's why I really bring this up. Who gives a fuck about Bolivia? I don't know. They probably got like 4 million people in it. You know, the size of Brooklyn. But I want to read you this and then talk about stable coins a little bit from a macroeconomic perspective and where I see stable coins kind of being. All right. Bolivia continues crypto momentum as bank launches USDT custody. Bolivian bank, so this is the 4th largest bank, I believe. I think I read it somewhere else today. Bolivian bank Banco Bisa has introduced a stablecoin custody service, allowing clients to buy, sell, and transfer their USDT. So crypto adoption continues in the South American country of Bolivia as a major bank launched a custody service for Tether's USDT stablecoin. Bolivian Banco Bisa announced a custody service for USDT, saying it would allow its clients to buy, sell, and transfer crypto through the bank. Back now, let's talk about. All right, hold on. Let's read, and then we'll talk about stable coins. Just some thoughts I've had lately about stable coins. Banco Bisa said the service will enable users to hold their assets, send them to relatives, and make cross-border payments. And that's what I mean. So we got to talk about it now. So look, man, stablecoins are revolutionary beyond thought. In fact, I would even say stablecoins could potentially, or CBDCs could potentially be a threat to currencies of sort of poorer countries, right? If I'm a Venezuelan, right, and you know the Venezuelan inflation, I don't even know what it is, like 190% or some bullshit like this, maybe more now, I don't know. But if I'm a Venezuelan, but I have my smartphone and I got a little app, beep, every paycheck, beep, I can buy stablecoin, a US dollar pegged stablecoin, a euro pegged stablecoin, and hodl that, right? And so I don't have to hold that shit money that my country has. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? And I could see a lot of people just starting to do that. Like they get paid in their home currency and then just quickly transfer to USDT. Transfer USD, because your currency keeps falling, but your dollar or your euro stablecoin, either one, will stay powerful, right? So you just keep pumping money into them as your dollar falls, but you just keep pumping it in. And you have, proper money instead of your country's shit money, right? I think it's going to be fascinating to see in the future, governments like Zimbabwe and what's that one? I think is it Namibia? Like Namibia has a $1 million banknote. Yeah, you could buy like a loaf of bread with it only, I think stable coins are going to be disruptive I like, how people said like, yeah, people are going to buy Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Well, obviously that's not true, is it? Bitcoin goes down in value more than Bitcoin can go down in value in an hour more than the Venezuelan goes down in a month, right? So obviously not a hedge against inflation, but stable coins are a hedge against inflation. Well, sorry. Inflation of your dollar. So if you live in a shit country, it's a hedge against your dollar's inflation. I mean, if the American dollar inflates, well, your stable coin is going to inflate with it. If the euro inflates, your euro stable coin is going to inflate with it. Yeah, but our shit inflates 2% a year type shit. Not fucking, 30, 40% a month, right? And so that's why for the third world countries, I think stablecoins are going to be awesome because you can own American dollars, right? Dollars or euros through these stablecoins, and without having to, for instance, go to a money changer. If you live in rural Africa or rural India or rural Guatemala, right? You can't go to the big city to, every week to go change your money into American dollars and stuff. Although people do that, but, it's a hassle. But if you just get stablecoin, if you have a stable, you can give it to someone, give the cash to someone, and then maybe some QR code, boop, you get the stablecoin value of the cash you gave them, right? Yeah, for a little fee. So I think it's going to be very disruptive. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if just whole swaths of countries, just every paycheck just cashed in their country's money for stablecoin. Just like, we don't want this shit. And they just bought stablecoin. So do you see where I'm going with this? So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And I think that, and I like that idea. So I guess what I'm saying too is, or what I want to say is, I like that idea that rural people in third world countries and that, because they have smartphones everywhere. A lot of Africans do their banking on a smartphone, right? They don't, like I said, drive all the way into a city to go to a bank. Like, it's not like here, in Africa, South America, India, right? It's not like here in America or Europe where you are, or Canada or Britain where you are. Wherever you're listening to me from, it's probably a G20 country. Yeah, you can go way out, drive 2 hours out to some little town. Yeah, and there'll be a bank there, right? Right, and a grocery store and a liquor store, right? Yeah, well, in Africa, India, those places, there's nothing out in those places like that, right? There are no banks out in the jungles of Guatemala. Yeah, but there are smartphones. There is cell coverage. And the same in Africa. Most Africans do their banking through their phone right now already. Well, same with Chinese. But I mean, in terms of Africa, these are people, they live out in little villages. You know what I mean? It's like hours to get to the city to, do anything. I don't know, go see a movie or something. I don't think they watch movies, but you know what I'm saying? And with stable coins, boop, boop, you can get your little paycheck in your village, beep. Like I said, pay some guy the money. I want, $50 worth of stable coin. He gives you a QR code, boop. And now you got 50 American dollars, right? Or European dollars. Or whatever. I mean, Chinese yuan. The Chinese are trying to push the yuan in Africa right now, big time. The Chinese are pushing a lot of infrastructure money into Africa. So they're trying to, China right now is trying to get the yuan to become a global currency, right? To be something that people hold in their reserves and stuff, right? Right now, it's, America, obviously, number one, Europe, number two. I think Japan and Switzerland, right? So China wants to try to get up in there, so they're trying to get people to use their yuan. Anyway, but that's what I think about stablecoins. I think they're very cool like that. And another thing about stablecoins is just that, okay, forget about the rural villager in Africa, but think about yourself. Imagine you live in a country, like imagine sort of like, I don't know, like imagine you're a Gazan, right? You're a Palestinian in Gaza, right? Well, the Israelis blew the shit out of your bank, probably. Well, it definitely isn't open. That's not funny, and I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at the human toll that's happening there. It's horrific. It's horrific. I wish everyone would just calm down and make peace, motherfucker. Two-state solution. Just separate you motherfuckers. Just settle down. But anyway, so back to the money, though. But if you're a Gazan and you had a ledger, right, a little Ledger Nano. This is just a pen, but just imagine this is my little Ledger Nano. And I've got, I don't know, 50 grand worth of Stablecoin on it. I just put it in my pocket. No problem. All right? I can run from village to village, from town to town, just dodging Israeli bombs. And if I live to the end of it, all right, nice. Right? When this thing finally ends. If I live to the end, sweet. I got my money right here, right? And that's another cool thing. Just having Stablecoin on a ledger, back in the days, if you wanted to escape or something, you had to, go get bricks of cash, right? Now, it's just a little ledger. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to escape, I don't know, you murdered somebody and you want to escape to Mexico, right? You'd have to fucking put bricks of cash in the back to live in Mexico, right? Yeah, well, now, I'm not telling you to go murder anyone, but I'm just saying, just if you have to escape for whatever reason, not for murder, but just for whatever reason. Yeah, well, 100 grand worth of Stablecoin on a ledger, your laptop, you're good to go, right? You're good to go. And if you had a Coinbase debit card, you're set. You're set. Right? You got your laptop. You can get in your Coinbase account, transfer USDT whenever you want. Boom, boom, boom. Use the Coinbase account. Right? You're autonomous. Like, that's that whole the philosophy of, be your own bank. Yeah, well, with stable coins in your ledger and a Coinbase debit card, you can be your own bank, like anywhere in the world, right? Let's go anywhere. All right? Hey, you got a fucking, I don't know, 250 grand on a ledger with a stable coin. You just go anywhere. All right? Transfer some stable coin when you want. All right, I'm going to Thailand for the month. All right, I'll transfer 5G. All right, to Coinbase. Boom, it's on the Coinbase card. All right, spend it anywhere in the world. Right? So it's also interesting for us in the first world, if you got to escape anything or anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right now. I mean, America's about to get pretty rowdy. I'll tell you right now, this election, it's probably going to get rowdy around here. Who knows how it'll go, but, all right, no problem. I don't give a fuck if you guys tear the place apart. I'll just put my crypto on it is all on my ledger. I'll just bounce. Fuck it. Go visit my boys in Europe. Yeah. Peace, America. So, but that's what I'm talking about. You can escape. You can get away. And your money really is just in your pocket. But that Coinbase card is key. Or any card linked to, some crypto wallet that you can transfer. That's key. Your laptop, whatever debit card, and your Ledger Nano, you can travel the world. And a passport. Bang, 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 bang. Look, and pay for yourself worldwide. All right. So, anyways, that's my whole stablecoin thing. I was thinking the other day about stablecoins for some reason, and so, anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you guys right there. For us, it could be a good escape way, and for third world people, it could be a way for them to fucking not have to suffer with the dog shit currency that their that their government issues, right? All right, so let's keep it going though. So Bolivia's financial regulator supports new service. Yvette Espinoza from the Autoridad de Supervisión del Sistema Financiero, Bolivia's financial regulator, supported the bank's offering, saying that it allows clients to carry out crypto transaction within the country's regulatory framework. The regulator said this reduces the risk of unsafe interactions in the crypto market. Exactly, and that's what I'm telling you is going to come. We'll be doing this thing through our bank soon, man. You'll be able to hold your crypto and stuff in a bank account one day. Yeah, FDIC insured bank account, right? It's the same as depositing money, right? I deposit American dollars in my bank account, my checking account. All right, well, it's FDIC insured. Well, why not my crypto? If I put my Bitcoin in there, well, it's the same as putting in cash, right? In fact, I should be able to even spend it, right, through my debit card, just automatically. Trust me, we'll get to that. We'll get to that level. Anyways, Franco Urquidi, the vice president of business at Banco Bisa, said in the announcement that customers will go through a verification process to give them the peace of mind that their transactions are conducted safely. Ha! Bolivia banned crypto in 2014. How times have changed, little miscreants. Look, in 2014, Bolivia banned cryptocurrencies, prohibiting any currency that wasn't issued or regulated by the Bolivian government. At the time, the country clarified that it was illegal to use Bitcoin in the country. Ha! The central bank, nice try, fuckstick. The central bank said this was to protect the nation's currency and citizens from losing their funds due to uncontrolled currencies. And that's what I'm talking about, though. That's actually a factor. So, on the other side of what I said about third world countries and people, using stablecoins instead of their home currency, that's a legitimate problem. Like, if you're a country and your currency is shit, well, why should my citizens have to hodl it? Right? Why should they have to hodl that? Right? And that's what a lot of these countries are afraid of, is that their citizens are just going to start buying stablecoins. Like I said, if I'm a villager or in a little town in Bolivia, well, this is probably for city people in Bolivia, but I could do it through a smartphone, right? So I can go to the city, open an account, blah, 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 and get my paycheck put into my bank account, and then, whoop, transfer it right to stablecoin, right? So what you're doing is you're selling, if I take a paycheck and I tell my bank to transfer it to stablecoin, well, I'm selling my local currency, right? So if I'm Bolivian, I'm selling the bolivars, right? Bolivian money is called bolivars, I believe, right? So when I sell those bolivars, I'm flooding the market. Well, not just me, but accumulatively. Now, if 1 million of us get our paychecks on Thursday and we all say we don't want this shit, give us stablecoin, 1 million of us has flooded the market with our paychecks, right? Which depreciates the value of the currency. So these government guys actually, they have a true, and as you can see, I'm not sympathetic to their cause. I would say then make a fucking proper currency, you fucking motherfuckers. Stop being a bunch of corrupt bitches and fucking make your country right. And then people won't sell that currency. So I'm not on the side of these motherfuckers, of these central banksters and shit like that, governing bullshit currencies. But I am saying what they're saying is valid. What they're saying is valid. Yeah, if everyone just is like, every time they get a paycheck, they're like, fuck that. I'm just transferring this to CBDC or anything, whatever. I'm transferring it to stablecoin. I'm transferring it to Bitcoin. Fuck. Ethereum, whatever. You're selling your local currency back into the market, which dilutes it, which makes it weaker, right? And personally, like, you heard what I just said. Personally, I think, well, if you're worried about your citizens selling off your currency, well, make a better currency. Fucking have better monetary policies. Monetary and fiscal policies, you idiots. Right? Stop with the corruption. Right? Because that's what it's all about, over there. Well, most third world countries, it's about corruption. their monies could be just fine. Africa, those countries in Africa hold more minerals and diamonds and everything than almost anywhere in the world. Why are they all fuck shit poor? That corruption. Straight corruption. So I have no sympathy for these central bankers or the politicians. Conduct business accordingly. And people want your money, right? But why do people want American dollars? Why do people want euros? Right? Why do people want British pounds? Yeah, well, because the countries are conducted properly. Right? Corruption is minimal at best. Right? It's usually just nonsense crap. It's not, big shit like these countries, Fucking, the head of the army stealing $1 billion, right? Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? No. If the head of the American army tried to steal $1 billion, he'd get caught. He'd be put in jail. I mean, he wouldn't even try. He'd know better. But, anyways, man, corruption. So I have no sympathy for those fuckers. And I tell you the truth. Well, all right, we'll just leave it at that. All right. So let's finish this off. So according to Banco Central de Bolivia, the move was made to elevate its economy and align its rules with other Latin America crypto regulations. Copycat world. On September 27th, the country's central bank reported a 100% rise in virtual asset trading. 100% rise since it lifted its Bitcoin and crypto payments ban. The bank reported that $15.6 million in crypto was traded monthly on average between July and September. While Bolivia has softened its stance on cryptocurrency, the country has yet to implement formal tax framework for crypto transactions. Nice. So that means you don't have to pay taxes on it yet. Bang! So there you go. So, bang, I brought up that story just so I could really yap to you about stablecoins and stuff like that. But this is actually cool, right? And you saw, like, as soon as they opened up, he said as soon as they opened up digital assets, bang, it was 100% rise. So I'll tell you, and like I said, these governments should be worried. You should be fucking worried. You know what I mean? You should be fucking worried because when your citizens can now just buy American dollars over their phone, beep, with the click of the button, are they going to want to keep that piece of shit that you keep serving to them? I don't think so. Not for long they won't. Not for fucking long they won't. And so, the introduction of stablecoins and CBDCs might kind of maybe, I mean, this is total hopium what I'm about to say to you. This is complete hopium what I'm about to say. But it might cause governments to, smarten up to fucking, stop with the corruption and shit and like, hey, man, we need a proper economy or our people just aren't going to take this shit anymore, right? Like because that's the thing. When all the people can spend is your piece of shit money, all right, well, now you have them, right? They're your not slaves, but they're trapped. They can't spend anything else. But when they have other options, or not just spend it, but save. I mean, it's not the spending part that matters, really the savings, Do I want to save my money in Bolivian bolivars, or would I rather have fucking American dollar stable coins? Of course, I'd rather have stablecoin, right? I mean, in every African country, Middle Eastern country, what do? They have the money changers, people just buying American dollars, right? All the time, right? In the markets and shit, right? The guys there with stacks of money. And so, yeah, well, now you make it digital. You don't need that middleman in the market anymore at the Casbah, right? You could just do it over your phone. And so these countries better be aware and better smarten the fuck up. All right, let's get to shout outs. If there's any, I don't even know. Let's see. Look, oh, we're right in the chicken right here. Whoops. Hold on. Look. Anybody? Bang! Slappy! Holding down the insurgency in the Great White North. Love the zebra, though. Bang! Yes. Universal Misanthrope. The official grill master of Norfest. Holding down our insurgency in Central Europe. Love the zebra, though. Bang! Grill master. Head of security. Oh, yeah. And that kind of security right there, baby. Trust me. That's not like shit you've been through. That's not shit you can handle, I should say. Our master of security, you can't handle that. Just go away. Save yourself while you can. Be at least 3 miles out, because he'll get you, even at 2 miles. All right, you've been warned. Look, BDM. Lever for the zebra, though. Bang! Truffle pig. Yes. Whoops. What happened there? Who the hell's that? All right. Whoa, where'd everybody go? What the fuck is going on? All right, there we go. All right. Let's see. Where were we? Yes, DP Entertainment. Soul, brother. Look. Agents of Soul. Lever by the zebra, the bang! Regulatory clarity. You know it, brother. You daggone well know it. Well, once we get that clarity, we are on the way. All right. So I haven't done a show in a while, so people aren't showing up here. So let's get back to the Death Star. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So we had a great show for you today. All right. We talked about Chainlink. Oh, my gosh. That integration. I mean, right? It's not just they're using Chainlink for some little side hustle or just some little side shit. For everything, right? The tokenization, the CBDC transfers. Hold on. Let me read it again. I mean, not the whole story, don't worry, but let me just take a look so I can list off the shit they're using it for. Full integration. Let me just find where it said what it is going to do. Blah, 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 blah. This is expected settlements of tokenized assets, real-world financial instruments, and even central bank digital currencies via SWIFT's existing channel. So it is they have integrated. They are the same thing now in terms of, in the banking sector. Like, wow, that is so mega. Yeah, and so that's what's funny, right? Like everyone, right? There's been a few blockchains out here. People are like, yeah, it's going to be the banking thing. All right, well, Chainlink just won. Chainlink just won the battle. That's it. They just won the battle. They're integrated in SWIFT now. There is no, well, maybe we can do this or that. There is nothing else to do. Chainlink is in there. If it comes to blockchain and banking and moving shit around, yeah, Chainlink's about to do that. Period. I mean, it really is interesting. Not interesting. What's the word? Just fascinating. They were just, we're just going to, just an oracle. Yeah, and now you're now you're integrated with SWIFT globally, worldwide, real world transactions, CBDCs, everything. That's phenomenal. That is, and like I said, like I've always said, well, not always, but I did start saying it like last year or something, like just, Chainlink, it's infrastructure, right? Like Chainlink is infrastructure, and that's what this thing does. It makes it not just infrastructure for the sort of little blockchains it was doing stuff for before that we've always read here, Chainlink brings real world data to Solana or whatever like that. No, man, this is the banking system now. The global financial system integrated with SWIFT. Integrated, right? Integrated. Not like a side channel, but integrated with SWIFT. And so, man, if you're a Chainlink hodler, or even if not, I mean, my opinion, Chainlink is the shit. Get that shit. Once once the institutions are allowed to come here and buy all these cryptos, well, what do you think they're going to buy? They're going to buy things that are successful, just like any other stock. Yeah, well, Chainlink, that's it. Chainlink is here for life. They're here for life. You know, it's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. So, bang, Chainlink hodlers. Yes, don't be afraid to accumulate. Just my opinion, not financial advice. And IOTA mainnet brings smart contracts. So, great smart contracts. Like I told you, IOTA has many onboardings already. So this ain't, this ain't their biggest thing. And actually, this is not an onboarding. It's actually just a feature of their Tangle that they're going to unleash. But the reason I read the story was because I like the way that Schneider, he was like, yeah, we want to do this and this and this and this. Like, basically, we want to do it all, which they can. The Tangle can handle that. You know, the Tangle is secure. It's almost feeless. It's quantum proof. And so quantum computers that come won't be able to hack it. But the best thing is scalability. It's infinitely scalable. Infinitely. Yeah, it can grow and grow and grow. In fact, the more nodes and shit you have on it is the better the blockchain works. Is the better the Tangle works. Tangle, it's not a blockchain. And so that's just amazing. I like that gung-ho attitude from Sheener. You know, they've got a lot of government contracts. They could just sit on their ass with those. You know, like I said about VeChain, right? Like, those guys got a UFC contract and they got a fucking, this B-Vetter thing. And, all right, that was like last year. Hello, anything else? So, IOTA, this is the kind of company you want to really be in. Got a lot of contracts, but still gunning for more. They've had success in other fields. Let's see if they can have success here. Yeah, so IOTA hodlers, bang. And then finally, Bolivian bank custodies for regular people and the stable coins for people. And so, like I said, I just read that story because I wanted to talk about stable coins and just like, you know, kind of that whole, well, two things, you know. So for us in the Western world, right, you who are listening to me probably in a G20 country or something, you in the Western world, like we, you know, they said be your own bank. Well, with stable coins, you can be your own bank now, right? Like when they used to say that when just Bitcoin was here, I was like, fuck all that. Bitcoin goes down like 10% in a day sometimes. Yeah, but stable coins are stable to your currency. So it's the same as the money in your bank anyway. So if you have 100 grand in the bank and 100 grand on a ledger, it's the same thing. They're going to have the same value, pretty much. And so that is being your own bank at that point. In other words, with a ledger in your pocket, you can fucking go anywhere in the world. And a Coinbase debit card and your laptop and your passport, go anywhere in the world, do whatever you want. You're your own fucking self-funded bank going around the world, right? Like, that's pretty hardcore. And then for third world people now, what's hardcore is that with stable coins, you know, you don't have to put up with the bullshit of the currency that your government's serving you, right? You don't have to put, like, sometimes in life you get the chicken. Sometimes you only get the feathers. All right, well, you're going to give me these feathers? I'm going to go get some chicken, right? You could transfer that into some chicken. Anyway, that's not a good example, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, right? Just take your paycheck every month and, yeah, I don't want these fucking bolivars. Transfer that to stablecoin for me, please. Transfer that to stablecoin for me. And then, like I said, that central banker guy was right. You know, like, people might give up the currency you're giving them because it's dog shit. Right? Why would I keep that when I can get an American stablecoin or European peg stablecoin and, you know, keep that on a wallet in my phone or, you know, whatever. I don't know, move it to a ledger or something somehow or whatever. Yeah, it's like having it is having American dollars. It's having European dollars. Euros, not dollars, euros. And so I think it's very disruptive in the third world phase. And like I said, I hope that it drives governments to have to govern in such a fashion in that they have sound money, right? Like, that's why everyone wants American dollars and European euros. Yeah, well, because it's sound, right? Our numbers are true, right? When we give numbers, they're the real thing. Whether it's bad or good, we tell the truth, right? And, it's the transparency of our currency. You can look at every data point. You could look at everything. And, right, that's what makes, that's why China wants the yuan to be a global currency, but that's why no one's taking it, because they're opaque, right? They don't show you their numbers. And the numbers they show you, a lot of people know they're a bunch of bullshit. And so you're not going to trust putting, $100 billion worth of yuan as a reserve in your bank when you don't know if that is really worth that much. Whereas with European dollars, Japanese yen, Australian dollars, not European dollars. Why do I keep calling them European dollars? Euros, American dollars, all right, the numbers are the numbers. That's real. Yeah, the dollar might be down, but okay, it's down. Do you want some or not, right? You don't have to worry, are those numbers fake? And that's the problem with the yuan, is that China and them, I'm a currency trader. If you're new to this channel, I trade currencies for a living. I'm a Forex trader. And so in the Forex world, we always know that China's numbers are what we call fuzzy. They've got fuzzy numbers. They're not the legit shit. We like to say that the Chinese like to massage the data. They like to massage the data, right? Like our governments just give the data raw. The data is the data. China, before we give it out, we're just going to massage it a little, and then we'll serve up the chicken, right? And so it's usually bullshit. Not a lot of bullshit. Like, they don't fully scam, but sometimes, it can be egregious. And so, that's the beauty. And so that's why people don't want to hold the yuan, right, as a reserve currency. And so that's the beauty of these stable coins, is that anyone around the world is not going to have to deal with the bullshit of their local currency anymore. Grab yourself some euros, grab yourself some dollars, throw it on a ledger. You're good to go. And like I said, these governments, and that's the thing. They can't ban it. You could try to ban it, but there's a way around everything, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So anyway, so that's the show. Let's shill it and kill it. Bang! Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. You'll get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! My name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang! And I love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you all another time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Wait, subscribe here or watch that video there, and I'll see you all next time. My name is Shomari Clarke. Love you guys. Look. Always watching our money. And look, more important for you, I'm always on duty. Bang! Yeah. Over and out.